responding the right way, if you just blank them,
We're back on. Go for
right. So
sorry.
you're walking past. There's 3 of them. You need to get past them. So if you can't push through them because that's
No.
going to kick something off.
No.
But you can't also get like, oh, excuse me, sorry, can I get
No.
past? So you got that whole thing.
You're just avoiding everything by just crossing the road and
Yeah.
But that's
and then if they do, at least that then if they do turn, you could go right. I'm going to kick the afterburners. If you've got the ability to run, that's the first thing. Just get. It's not the
to
best.
have a conversation like this, isn't it? Because it's so
It's all.
pathetic, but it is.
It's reality, mate.
Didn't someone recently brush someone in a club or something? He was in Birmingham and he come back with his mate and then stabbed the bloke there.
Yeah. Mate,
All we did was brush him. And he said, "I'm sorry, mate," and he wouldn't have it. He went and got his mate and killed him.
see, this is
That's it. The football player,
the
lad
this
that died,
is
yeah.
society. This
All we
is
did was
the
brush
sick
past him.
society. No, because it's
The
they
football
got-
player died.
That's it. Yeah, yeah,
Was it?
Yeah.
we did. He went off, got his mate. All we did was brush past him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That, so Martin's point is valid, really, because if he, like I said,
listen,
if he
if you can
walked past
avoid it-
them and absolutely brushed them, it's like,
Well, what I
Again.
would do, I would stay on the same side, go in the road and walk around them. If they were coming towards
yeah.
me,
But
I'd
what
step
he's
on
saying
the
is,
right
if he
pavement.
can't do that,
You just
if
got
he
to
can't do
Look,
that,
if you can't
could
do
judge the
that-
situation as you're walking.
Of course,
Yeah, yeah.
but
You can see it.
what I'm trying to say is, it's hard because like you're judging. This is the whole point. What we're talking about, judgment, and we are judging. You know, and from
Yeah.
that judgment, we've already come to the conclusion that these guys are already going to mug us.
No, I'm not assuming that's going to happen.
Right.
You're putting a pre.
Your back goes up.
No, you're saying there's
Everyone's
a
back
potential
goes up.
threat. A
When
potential
there's
threat.
a potential threat,
Potential
your back
threat,
goes
yeah.
up a little bit. You think, oh, like you all should do.
But see, a threat. I like clubbing. You know
Yeah.
what you just said.
You get people
Like,
that run
no-
from
not
danger, and people
necessar-
that run towards danger.
But Rob just said, not necessarily. When I said it depends how you carry yourself. Sometimes you got those fucking idiots that you go to a pub or you go to a club and they look for the biggest bloke.
Or the
And
shortest.
and it's normally the smallest fella that is a little yappy poodle, whatever. You know what I mean? But he's got backup.
Yeah, always.
That's
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
always see it. You think,
Yeah.
oh, that's one of the geezers.
Yeah.
He knows loads of them in the and then you're
Exactly.
like, what the fuck's going on here now?
So
5 big geezers. He's got a knife or something like that, and you're just like, how have I got in this situation?
so
The thing is, if you're a
Well,
lump,
this is
right,
what I
you're a
just
lump
said.
and you're standing there and you ain't doing nothing wrong, you're just having a drink, whatever, you've got a little fucker like him giving it, like, leering it, you think, fuck it, mate.
Yeah,
You don't know who he's with, he's a little fella.
Exactly.
Then you think, if I hit him in a pub,
yeah,
what's he going to make me look like?
yeah, a bully.
Right? I'm hitting a small bloke. Why
Yeah.
would I little, I'm getting a kid, am I? And not no disrespect, I'm twice your size, I wouldn't want to hit you.
Yeah,
Right?
I've been through it all.
But it's like, why do you want to come at me? It's like some people, not saying you, but some small, especially small people, have got, I want to go for that big fella.
yeah.
Why I go and have a go at him? I'm going to look well hard. You think, fuck off. But like you say, you don't know who he's
But
with. Yeah.
you also get people that come out to have a fight and they want to hit the smallest guy because they want to have a fight and they want to fight that they can win. You get it from
Yeah,
both
yeah,
sides.
yeah. Those
Yeah,
are the
you do.
bullies,
You
man.
get
Those
it
are the
from
bullies.
both sides, yeah, yeah.
You know. So in effect, it's not us, it's them. It's all them. They're all fucking nuts. You know. Yeah. I mean, we judge. So we judge in scenarios like that. It's not just the violent side of life that you judge. You judge people when you meet them, what they're wearing, how they smell. You know, everything we do. Even when people say, "Oh, it's not nice to judge," but the person that just said that to you has judged you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just like if someone starts work with you and you get put with them,
Yeah.
like with you, you've probably been there. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh god, I was going to do my head in. It's like loads of times to me, they do my head in, and I don't even know him. And then most of the time I'm right, but it just sometimes when they're just chatting absolute bollocks, you're just like, mate, you're full of shit. Just trying to, you ain't got to press me. Just don't say anything.
Or they try to be too familiar.
The more people that talk, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. And I just think, you're full of shit. See that Jay at the in-betweeners when Jay does it, the in-betweeners, and he goes, yeah, that did happen, did it? The Simon or something go, yeah, that did happen, did it?
I haven't seen the
Do you know what I mean?
in-betweeners.
That's what I always think of. Do you know what I mean?
Who's that kid? Who's that kid in betweeners with the glasses? The posh one?
Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
Someone put something on
It's Simon, isn't it?
No, that's not. No, Simon's a blonde.
That's
blonde
Will.
isn't it?
That's
Will.
Will. Simon's the one
Will.
put them out.
Sorry,
The
Will.
one with the
Yeah, the
glasses.
geeky one.
Yeah,
Will,
the
yeah.
geeky-
You're going about Shunak, aren't you? Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Whoever done that.
Guys, if you've seen that video of Sunak, and then he transforms into that kid from
Jay.
Right.
Is it him?
Yeah. Jay's the one who says all the bullshit.
No, it's not him.
No,
the
not
posh
him.
one.
The posh one with the glasses.
Oh, Will. Oh,
Yeah, is it
sorry.
Will? Yeah. And
It's
it
terrific.
transforms into him, and it's just Sunak talking, but his mouth moving. It's just fucking hilarious. Absolutely loved it. All right, guys. I want to ask you guys something. Phobias. What are they? And do you have a phobia?
They're irrational fears. Aren't they?
I used to be afraid of dogs. Now I love them.
Keep going.
Now I love them.
That's
Now I'm
a good
going
one.
out.
My
Over
sister's
and
dog.
on.
My sister's dog's like, now I'm loving it. Like, look, he's a fluffy boy. I used to be terrified as a kid. I used to be terrified of dogs.
Mushrooms.
I'd rather be face to face with a lion than a dog when I
Food
was a kid.
mushroom.
Why? Has
Like, just
anything
I
happened
love
to you
mushrooms.
to make you...
Yeah, good.
You know, because my mum didn't like it.
No,
Because my mum didn't
Right,
like
okay.
it, and then I grew up. So
I would
it
say
was
it's a
always like,
phobia.
oh, you know,
Nah.
and then
I
like
don't
you'd get
think I've
chased by
got
a
a
dog,
phobia,
and
really.
you'd run
It's the
away
same
or
with-
whatever.
Same as like ketchup. I really dislike it.
yeah,
I really dislike
people
it.
don't like. Well, Mr. Like
Ketchup.
tomato.
I hate
yeah.
people that put it on a roast dinner.
If you put it, if
Oh,
you
that
squirt
is-
it
that
in me,
is-
I'll
Oh,
punch
you're
you.
a
Like,
ketchup roast dinner
That's
man.
wrong.
No,
That'd be me.
that's so wrong.
Sorry, that is wrong.
Oh, what is
you,
that?
don't- you probably put it on your steak as well, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
What's the matter?
Oh,
I don't,
no,
not all over it. I might have a
No,
little dip here and there.
I couldn't even have it with the chips next
No.
week.
Ketchup, I love
mate,
ketchup's
that's
nice.
sacrilege, that
Mustard,
is.
a bit of mustard on a bit of steak is nice.
It's, I mean, common ones, spiders and stuff, isn't it? But I
No, me and Tom were just saying we both don't really have a phobia. Phobias. You have things you really dislike, but
Okay.
nothing.
No.
it's
you
usually
like.
from a
what you
trauma,
like-
isn't it?
All right.
Something
No.
experienced as a kid.
What you like at heights?
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
hate them. I've got
Right,
a phobia.
so there's a
I have got a
phobia,
phobia, right?
So you could,
Also
you could,
phobia.
you could. My legs go funny at a. If I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to some videos I've seen with them crazy
No,
guys
mate,
from.
they're
I
not.
think that's a
Have you
normal
seen them?
reaction, though,
Yeah,
George.
mate.
I wouldn't
Okay,
say that's a phobia because that's like a normal reaction. I think most people would.
It's a safe defence. Why would you?
Yeah.
No,
Being
no,
at
no,
height,
no,
you could die.
No.
So
Yeah.
you're a bit worried about it.
Or
That's
maybe
what's
it's
kicking in.
vertical. I'm
Definitely.
thinking,
So
but-
like if you're near the edge, I get
No,
it.
hold on. What I'm trying to say, have you seen those videos where those like Ukrainian guys they go climbing on these buildings,
rooftop jumping and all that?
No. They're going on these fucking buildings right to the edge and hanging upside down on it, doing like handstands
It's not
and
Ukraine.
filming
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
could be
Not
scared
just
of
them.
rats or something.
Or hanging
With their
about.
fingers.
One
so
hand.
they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
hang there with
yeah.
their fingertips
And
hanging
just
off their-
filming.
You
Yeah,
get one bit of wind and they
Right.
go over.
Yeah, the ridiculousness of that. I'm like, what the hell? And when they
But
got
you
the
feel
camera,
it.
hang on.
You do.
When
You
they
feel
got
it
the
in your
camera, hang on. When they got the camera going over my and you see that sight, you go
yeah.
over my
that a pun,
legs,
George?
my legs, mate. They go, and I'm not even there. My
From a
legs
video.
go.
From a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. Makes me sick.
No, I get it
Yeah.
as well. And I used to love heights as well. When I was a kid, I used to like hang out the window. I used to love it. Like my brother used to like hang me out as well. I used to love it all the time.
Do you know?
But now I can watch a video of someone up and I can
bully.
feel it in my.
Yeah.
And
thing is,
I've
give me
had
your
it-
money,
I've had it before.
It must be worse.
I've had it before where
Upside down.
I was climbing up like scaffolding. I got to about the third level and I was trying to lift my legs, climb up the ladder, but where it was shaking, the scaffolding, I couldn't lift my legs. I was like, I can't go. My leg was
It's
going
worse
like
for you and all, though, isn't it? Because you're so
that.
short.
You're trying to get up the ladder.
A normal height person is scary.
Yeah, but if he falls, he
I was
won't
only
feel
getting up the
nothing.
curb. I was only trying to get up the curb.
Did you see that? Who's seen that? Who's that? Oh God, forgive me. Have you seen that midget?
Yeah.
Like he's got, like, you know, what's that exercise in the gym where they got two ropes and they
Oh, you sent me that the other day, didn't you? Get his
I've
laces.
seen
and they
that.
give it one of them.
Oh, you're going to hell.
It was- and this little midget, right? He's got the ropes there, and then it goes to what he's actually got it on, and it's a pair of shoelaces.
I've got one, but it's not a personal of mine, but because I love the sea and everything, but my missus hates the sea and the water, but putting your head underwater. I love being in the sea. I'll swim in it, but I don't want. I do not want to. I'll go under, but I don't want to see
You
nothing.
go-
I
you
don't
go-
want
you-
goggles on to see what's underneath.
You go in neck height.
I literally
Yeah.
once I'm in swimming,
Yeah.
I shut off.
I don't think
I
that's
just
fear.
swim and relax. I
I
don't think
I
about
don't
what's
think
underneath.
that's fear.
No, I love it. But
I think that's respect for the sea. because it's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Don't mess
Is
with
that
Don't
not
forget,
ignorance?
90% of it
Have
we
you been
don't know.
Scuba diving.
That's
Yeah.
ignorant.
No, I'm not, I wouldn't do
Yeah.
it. No,
I don't want to see what's going to hurt me under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're in there, right? That could get you any
No,
time.
it's
So why
very-
don't you want to see it?
I
No,
get
I
where
get
you're
what you're
coming
saying.
from. My Ollie's exactly the same.
Yeah.
He can jump off a boat in the
That's
sea,
it.
but he don't want to put his head
Yeah.
under and have a look and see what's going on.
No, I
He
want
mess
to.
around
I
on
like
the-
it.
I've
Oh,
been
I
in-
do. I
I will
scuba
put,
dive.
like,
I've been in
I love
caves.
scuba
Amazing.
I've been in
Scuba dive,
caves,
yeah.
dark caves, where there's literally you can't even see yourself swimming, and you
Yeah.
come out. And so it's not that, but if I put my head under, and
Yeah.
obviously I can't see shit anyway.
I don't think I can do claustrophobia well. Like, you know, you see the
Yeah.
guys that go into the caves and
Yeah.
the undergrounds and them little
Yeah.
nooks and
No,
crannies.
no.
and
I've
they
done
go-
that at
and
Wookiee
you-
Hole.
Huh?
I done it at Wookiee Hole.
Oh, God.
Many years ago,
Oh,
I went
Lisa.
went
No,
up
sod that.
there and we had the cats on with the
Lisa,
lights.
you
and
deserve one of these
we
if you've done that. Oh,
we
shit. Oh, God.
slivered our way through rocks, which literally you have to hold your breath in and to get through, and then
Oh,
let your
blimey,
breath out
no.
into the next
I
section.
don't think I'll
to
do
go
well with
through.
that.
No.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I love
pe-
it.
See,
like,
I've got phobias
thinking
and
I'm
I've cracked mine.
I wouldn't get
Yeah,
through
mine
it.
was-
I've
I'm
done it.
already. I'm like,
My
I
two
can't
were
catch my breath.
really, my two were heights and spiders.
Well, give her another
So
applause, That's
heights,
good.
yeah. Literally, I was petrified. I know where I got it from. When I was a kid, we went to a milking farm. Yeah, I must have been at school. Yeah, I must have been about, I don't know, 8 or 9
Did
years old.
someone just giggle
Yeah.
about this milking?
Milking farm with the cows, and they had these stairs which you look through. You can see through as you're going up, and then you go around and stand on a grid which you could see through. I froze. My legs went heavy. I was paralysed. I just couldn't get up there. The fear came from that moment. Yeah, and I've had it forever. So 3 years ago, I jumped off the highest mountain in Turkey, Baghdad Mountain, because I like to face my fear. I've
You mean
got a
jumped
real-
off it?
I paraglided.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
yeah.
what you meant then. I thought you
paraglided.
meant
With
on a
someone
cliff
else?
into the
Yeah,
sea.
with someone else. Yeah, but what happens is you stand on a slope which is like this,
Yeah.
and you're strapped to the obviously the parachute, and you are looking over. You know, like what do they call it when you just can't see the edge? It's that
Cliff.
high. You can't see. They call it like a. There's a name for it where you can't see over the edge, but you can just see the sea, and you know you're on the highest mountain. And he said to me, he's back. He's not even connected to you. Then he says to you, when I start running down and I tell you to run, you run. And
What? You're not? What? You're
right,
not-
so basically he clips onto you. So what he has to do, he's got the parachute and he's pulling it to try and get the air into it and lift it up. Then he runs towards you,
What, and then clips you on?
clips onto you,
Fuck.
and then the parachute goes up, the
So
two
he's-
of you,
what
and you
is-
go off the edge.
So he's not clipped onto you.
He's not at the beginning, no,
So what
and
if
you're
he-
running.
If a gust of wind.
What if
Yeah,
he
that's
runs
it.
into you,
No,
right? Or
people-
you trip over your shoelace and you're right by the edge and he ain't clipped you on?
If
That's
you
like,
if you
ta-da.
research, a lot of people have died off of this mountain. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, if you don't run, you hit and you come back into the mountain, you'll crash.
Fair play.
So that was my fear, one of my fears, and I faced that 3 years ago. I've never felt anything, the thrill and the both of the fear and the adrenaline. I've never felt anything like it in my
Fair
entire
play.
life.
Yeah.
Got up there and I was up there for about half an hour, flying around, doing circles, and he gave me the GoPro, and I actually filmed it, no hand, and came into land perfectly. And that was that fear face. Second one was spiders. Yeah, and I'm not talking, well, I'm talking all different spiders, the ones that run out from the settee, underneath the settee, and always sort of make a beeline for you.
Yeah.
So that fear was faced when I was at nursery. They had like a day where they bring all the animals and the reptiles in. So I got the guy, he had a tarantula. So I got the guy to the side and I said to him, just being in the room, I was like, sweating, nervous, white, clammy hands. I said, I want to face this fear now. There's no children in here. Can you do this? He said, right, I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to take the spider out. I'm going to first put it in your hand. Do you want it to walk up? I can get it to come up to your arm. And I done it. I actually faced it. I had that tarantula on my palm. And I was breathing my way through it. And I got through it. And that's my fear gone. Now, any spider in my house now, I can go up to it and literally, I can put my hand over it to pick it up. You feel it wriggle and throw it out the door. How does that happen? Just like that. That's the fear that I wanted. I really wanted to crack it, and I done it.
You answered
yeah.
it. You're really there, aren't you?
Well, nearly.
You wanted.
she's done it.
No, boss was saying she answered her own question. It's like, how do you do it? It's like, well, you wanted.
Yeah,
Exposure
face
therapy.
it.
and
I
There's a
faced
difference
it.
with-
It was my
yeah, you
self-therapy.
wanted
It was
to,
my
yeah.
self can try. I just needed to something I needed to do in my life. You know, like you have your bucket list. On my bucket list was to face my fears.
You see, that's good. That's good.
And those were two major ones for me, like I said, and I've cracked it. And
Lisa, I've got to give you one of these. Well done.
thank you.
Okay, well done, Lisa, because I don't have the bollocks to that. We haven't finished with phobias yet. We're going to come into the next segment. We're just coming to the end of this one. We'll be right back.